The 3-year-olds aren't nearly as hard to talk about as the 2-year-olds, and you see a lot of fluctuating right now with the 2-year-olds. But the 3-year-olds, we're getting a real good look at what they are, what they aren't, and where we're headed with them. Really shouldn't be shocked to anybody. Adrenaline Rush, very happy with him in the condition claimer on Thursday. He's not racing tonight at Georgian Downs. He'll be scratched. Whether he's scratched judges or sick or whatever, I have no idea. It was an error on my part to put the horse in that class. Not much I can do about it now. It's done. But we will see moving forward. Happy with how he raced at Mohawk. Blue Monk is in tonight in this class. He'll probably be sold in the next couple of weeks. I know there's a lot of people saying, and I said it, why sell him? Because he can't get in the right class. That's why. He's not a straight number as a 12 or 15 horse. They went in 53 2 weeks ago. And the condition claimer, the only one they fill is like numbers of 50. It's the exact same thing we're doing with Spend That Money. Can't get her in all the time. When you do, she's in too tough. It makes it very difficult to race our horses when they can't get the right classes for them. So Blue Monk will be a victim of circumstance here, I think, in the coming weeks. Brilliant Corners. A lot of people asking why he wasn't in the grassroots. I realize I put out a lot of videos in the summer, as many as I can, and not everybody can watch every video, obviously. In one of them, I explained how he was sick. Carmen had scoped him and he was sick and was going to miss the grassroots. I hate the grassroots anyway. He went 50-1 in First Glance's race. He'll never be in the grassroots again, First Glance. Don't ever ask, where is he, why isn't he in? He'll never race in the grassroots again, ever. And for that reason, we'll give them one start, so we keep them open to all those classes in the fall that are horses that raced in the grassroots. Non-winners of 20, horses that raced in the grassroots. Non-winners of 50, horses that raced in the grassroots. But one start. I have zero interest in paying a starting fee to chase horses we can't beat. It is insanity. So First Glance will never race in the grassroots again, just so you know. And that brings us to First Glance. So Brilliant Corners, he has to race that one start in the grassroots at some point in the summer. But again, I think Brilliant Corners is a faster horse than First Glance, but First Glance, a tenacious little bugger. And last night did him no favors whatsoever. So Brilliant Corners might have one start in the grassroots, but First Glance will never race in there again. Gray is a New Red, quite the opposite of First Glance. She's racing tonight. She'll remain up for sale. Eventually we will sell Gray is a New Red in the coming weeks. Eglariam, I wanted to train her today, but it's pouring rain. There's not much I can do about that, and the track is closed at Northfield. I guess when the thunderstorms are coming, they close and seal the track. That's probably a smart thing to do. So we'll see if this rain blows over and the track is okay by some miracle. I will go back there and train her before the races. But that will be up to Mother Nature. Where we're going with Eglariam, I mentioned it earlier. We have a number of things we can do. We can race her in Kentucky if we want. If she's going to hit that lag again, which I don't think she will, but if she does hit that lag, that's no problem. I'll take all her shoes off and take her to Kentucky, race her on the clay track there, and see how she is. I think we do have 4 or 5 horses that will be heading to Kentucky, and Eglariam is likely one of them. I'm a Lovely Lady has been awesome this year. Just a very, very nice filly to drive. Last 2 starts, new lifetime marks in both of them, wins in both of them. She is razor sharp right now. Italian Grit made a break the other day. Travis has got him in the condition claimer. They did fill the numbers of 25, which is good, which is great for him, but they did not fill the numbers of 70, which sucks for Spend That Money. Jazzy Judy is going to Ocean Downs. Originally, Jimmy had told me he's not taking her there. Now he said he is. So I'm interested to see how she does this week. Miss Meringue, ready to train. She's ready to train now. We had galloped her the last 3 weeks. I feel she's strong enough now. We're going to snap the hobbles on her and train her this week. Mama Knows Best, racing at the Meadows, drew 7. All bad draws this week so far. Mama Knows Best drew 7, but she drew 6 the last time. If she's good and her lag's not bothering, she did hit her lag the other day again. She touches up exactly where Eglariam hits. So if we can get her away from that for this week, she will race Wednesday at the Meadows. My Jazz couldn't be happier. Back to 100%. She will qualify. I'm certain of it. Will qualify on Wednesday. We'll see how My Jazz does. No free lunch going on the Lasix program. Found 1 out of 5, a trickle of blood in both his last 2 starts. The timing's not good. He's going to have to miss a grassroots, but you know my feeling about the grassroots. He will enter the Lasix program, so he'll be down for 14 days. We were going to do it last week. We decided to see if we could race him through it this week. Still flattened out halfway down the lane. Looked like a bleeder, didn't he? He did. So we'll put him on Lasix and see how he races in 14 days. Northern Blizzard racing tonight. First start on Lasix. Sire Stakes, the Grassroots at Ottawa. It's there with Walk on the Moon tonight, so I'll be watching them and cheering them on. Perfect Record. I don't know what I'm going to do with Perfect Record now. His blood didn't come back that bad, and he qualified terrible. Needs to put maybe 50 pounds on, but that shouldn't be the reason he was a little flat. We'll see how he trains this week. If I don't like what I see, then we might turn him out for a little while. Rose Run, Why Not? Galloping. She's going to get the trot and hobbles on this week. We'll see how she looks. Both those fillies, how they come out of this training session, we're going to plan for 2-5. How they come out of this training session will decide what is next for them. Do they need some more heavy lifting work? Are they ready to go? Can we put them into qualify potentially? Everything will hinge on how they train this week. So Admirable won her last start and looked great. I'm glad that Mark has her back on track. He likes this filly and has done a pretty good job with her. She was really good her last start. Sweet Ambitions is back here with us now. She's going to head back to Ontario when Twinbee Habanero comes over. We have some switching to do over the next couple of weeks. Tanzanite Tricks has been awesome. She looked great the other night. Just needs to get towed up into the race. She looked really good. 27-4 on the end of it. So a great mile for her. That's my girl. Big mile for her. 57, but didn't get in this week. Last week. Hopefully she gets in this coming week in the Meadows. Walk on the Moon will join Northern Blizzard tonight, racing at Ottawa. Rito Carlton's Ottawa racetrack, and they're in the Grassroots. War We Welcome is going to miss, maybe in this week. She missed last week because she was sick. So we'll see where Carmen races her. I think she has a Grassroots coming up also. And then Won My Heart Hanover. She will race this coming Thursday or Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday, one or the other. She'll be entered in to go this week at the Meadows. Raced good last week. Got pinned in, charging home late, finished 4th, beat maybe a half a length for 2nd, but raced rather well. So those are all the 2-year-olds, all the 3-year-olds, all the aged horses. My opening. I'm going to tell you about the stables, all the stables, and then we'll be done for the afternoon.